Today we'll be testing the NCP1027ATXGEVB, a 10-watt standby ATX evaluation board from ON Semiconductor. The equipment we're going to be using for today's test includes an AC source, a power meter, two multimeters, one to measure output current and the other to measure output voltage, and a DC electronic load. To begin the test, connect your AC power supply to VIN, set it to 100 volts, and turn it on. With no load, your output voltage should read 5 volts plus or minus 5%. Next, still with no load, set your AC power supply to 230 volts. Check that your output voltage is still 5 volts. And your input power should be approximately 90 milliwatts, plus or minus 15%. Next, with your input voltage still at 230 volts, change your DC electronic load to 0.1 amps and turn it on. Check that your output power is approximately 0.5 watts. And check that your input power is approximately 0.83 watts, plus or minus 10%. Next, change your DC electronic load to 2.5 amps. And check that your output voltage is approximately 5 volts, plus or minus 5%. Next, with the load still set at 2.5 amps, change your input power supply to 85 volts. And check that your output voltage is still within 5% of 5 volts. Next, change your DC electronic load to 2 amps. Now lower your AC power supply voltage from 85 down to 0. While you're lowering your AC power supply, carefully observe your output voltage. Around approximately 56 volts, the output voltage should collapse. And here we can see that it has collapsed. Next, return your AC power supply to 85 volts. Next, slowly increase your DC electronic load until your output voltage collapses. This should happen around 14 watts. Here we can see that our output voltage has collapsed. Now we are going to return our DC electronic load to 2 amps. Next, increase your power supply to 230 volts. And repeat the same procedure of slowly increasing your DC electronic load until the output voltage collapses. This should happen around 18 watts. We can see that our output has collapsed. And upon lowering our DC electronic load, we can see that the output returns to approximately 5 volts. This concludes the test of the NCP1027ATXGEVB. For more information, visit us online at www.onsemi.com or contact an authorized distributor.